And who are you guys with?
I'm an anime douche.
Nice.
And I Nuke the Fridge.
Oh, Nuke the Fridge. That's interesting. That is the worst plot device I'd ever seen. Like, anyone would survive even the fall in a refrigerator, you know?
So now Bardock is canon. People can finally see more Bardock thanks to this movie. How is it now to play this character, and how can we kind of see how he's getting different compared to what we've seen before?
Definitely a kinder, gentler Bardock. He's still very tough, but it's almost like Bardock in the final moments of the last of the Bardock movie, he got the reality that he really wanted, I would say. In other words, you know, on those video games, he always says, "I'm going to change the future." Looks like he changed the future.
I'm going into the fighting game, obviously. Bardock is actually a very loved character as well.
Yeah.
He's great. How was it bringing, I know you've done it before for other games, but how was it bringing fighters versus actually other fighting games right now?
Well, I mean, it was all basically the same as any other video game we've done. It's just this one really took off. And it's amazing. It's done a lot for the show, a lot for promotion and everything. But any chance I get to play Bardock or Krillin, I just love it because I love both of those characters.
What were your feelings coming back to reprise this role?
I was amazed, you know, because I didn't think I would ever get to play Bardock except in video games. And that he had such a prominent role in this movie was just mind-blowing.
So for the movie, now we're actually going to see, like I said, Bardock's now canon, Brawley's now canon. We're getting to see more things that normally we wouldn't see. Are we going to maybe see more Bardock in the future? Something like that?
Knock on wood, I hope so. That would be amazing. And I hope also this movie is big enough that it encourages them to make another series. You know, the last one was so big, they had to make another series with Dragon Ball Super. It would be great to see this continue. You know, I mean, it's been going on. When I started 20 years ago, I thought, 2 years, this fad will go away. This will not be here. I did not expect to be playing, especially Krillin and Bardock 20 years later. But it's been an amazing ride, and the fans have just kept this going.
Speaking of that, obviously doing Krillin for so long, how was it when you first heard you were going to come back to Super for Krillin?
It was amazing. It was. I mean, I was just like, really? And he gets to be a cop, and this is cool. Because I always said that Krillin should be a superhero. He should just go to a city like Gohan did, put on a superhero costume, and just rule the city. They would just worship him as a god. Instead, he hangs around with gods that make him look small and petty. You know, it's like you need to change your MO, man.
What kind of superhero name would you give Krillin if they do that?
The Bald Avenger. The shiny top hero.
By any chance,
Slick Willy.
do you have a favorite character? Maybe Krillin or Bardock?
Oh, I have to say Krillin is my favorite because he was the first one I got to do. It was the first anime voice I did too. So that's kind of my baby. Yeah, he's been there the whole time.
So now you've been working on all the movies from start to finish. This movie's going to be playing. It's probably the biggest movie yet.
Yeah.
And you're going to be playing it in the TCL Theater tomorrow.
Right.
So how is
Old
that?
Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Yep. How's that feel to see this evolution from you thought Dragon Ball was over that obviously CX5 that, but now we're getting a brand new series.
Well, I've been acting since 1979, and I've done a lot of theater for many years, and then I got on Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and it was like, this is amazing that I'm on TV and I get to do movies and stuff like that. But as an actor, you always fantasize about walking the red carpet at that theater, and for it to happen is very surreal. You know, like tomorrow is going to be very strange because I never thought I would be walking a red carpet. You know. But it's amazing, it really is. That this animation career has allowed me to do that. It's just mind blowing.
By any chance, do you have like a message to the fans that have really driven this series to a global sensation?
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching and supporting this. I mean, your voraciousness and your passion for this show has allowed it to continue and keep on going and going and going. And I get it. I mean, I'm much older than a lot of the voice actors. But when I was a kid, if there was a show like Dragon Ball Z out, I would be devoted to it for life, because that's the kind of show we wished we had. When I was a kid, it was Super Friends, and they hardly even moved, Although sometimes they could say that about Goku. For episodes, man, you're just standing there. But the Super Friends, they hardly moved even when they're fighting. They're just kind of like...
For the cast of Earthling, I have to say, Krillin is the most lucky guy. Yamcha's still by himself. He gets a joke where he's always dying.
Yeah.
Kenshin focused, of course, on his martial art. Master Roshi. And Krillin's got a wife, a child, a good job.
Well, it makes sense that the world's strongest human being would be a little person because he's got that Napoleonic complex. So if you've got the training, that's going to create the drive. I'm only like 5'6" and a half, so my whole life I've always tried to strive beyond my height. And if I look at a tall girl, that's a mountain to climb. And that's what he did with 18. I'm going to climb that mountain. And then before that, it was Marin, his girlfriend, that he named his daughter. Their name's different spelling, but come on. That's how you know Android 18 is not human. Because no human girl would put up with that. Ever. Hey, I got an idea. Let's name our daughter after my first girlfriend. It's not going to happen. No real woman would allow that.
Taking the film out, who would win against Broly? Would Bardock maybe? What would you think when
No, Bardock.
Or how would Krillin try?
I think Krillin could survive. I don't think Bardock could. I think Krillin could survive against Broly, but I think it'd be tough for him. But he'd have to use all of his wits and all of his skills just to survive. But he could probably survive because he survived most of the time. Although he's died 4 times, so who knows? He was turned into chocolate and eaten. You can't predict if he can survive or not.
So from Battle of the Gods until what you worked on, what has been your favorite arc movie you worked on so far?
I would have to say that the Super story has been my favorite. With this new series, Super.
Any particular arc that catches you?
Well, I really loved, as far as Krillin especially, is like when he's settled in. I'm a cop now. This is what I'm doing, And then Goku's like, no, come on, you got to go back into this. And he's like, no, I don't need to do this. And his wife and daughter, like, come on, you're making us ashamed. And so he finally goes, okay, I'm gonna see if I can do this. And so I'm really kind of proud of the little guy, He's actually surpassed all expectations of him,
And shaved his head.
And shaved his head to go old school.
Did you want to turn off his back?